another edition of the People's Court. In the case of who really cooked the turkey or who really is the dead duck. The plaintiff, Rosario, claims she did most of the work preparing the Thanksgiving dinner and paid for most of the groceries. She's accused her sister Guevara of taking all the credit and the leftovers. She does not deserve. The defendant, Guevara, claims she did as much work and contributed just as many groceries and was entitled to the food she took. Let's go to the courtroom and see what happens. Wimpy, review the case. And
the judge is in the beans. The wife is in the toilet shooting submarines.
The Honorable Judge Wimpy presiding.
Today we have a case of two sisters fighting over
be serious.
Fighting over a holiday feast. Now let's hear from the plaintiff. Please be seated. What is your complaint?
My complaint is my sister Guberna claims she has the right to the leftover Thanksgiving dinner. I do not believe she has the right to any of it, for she didn't help cook it or purchase any of the groceries. Therefore, I think I should be able to keep all of the leftovers.
Can I say something, please? Do I have an opportunity to make a comment?
Court, now proceed, please.
Wimpy, aside from the fact that you're my mother, what I'm saying is true. And I spent as much time with the grocery list, shopping, and preparing food. My neighbors will...
You're lying!
My neighbors will testify. Oh, get out of here. Will you big brute?
Get out. Order in the... I can't handle this. Let's take a recess. Oh my God.
Court is now in session. Judge Wupp presiding.
Be seated. The new relief judge, the prior judge became very ill and upset because her mother was involved in this and she could not carry it on any longer. Well, before we... 1 minute, please. Bailiff, I have beer, please.
No problem, Judge.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you. I have read both of your statements.
I'll get this.
Hey, how about that? I have read both of your statements. They both stink, but nevertheless, I will hear them both. We'll start with you, Rosario. May I hear your complaint, please? Thank you.
I guess I'll have to go through this all over again. The whole problem is, my sister Guberna here, Judge Wupp, claims she has the right to the Thanksgiving leftovers when she did none of the shopping. She didn't help cook anything, and I think she's very selfish. And I think that I should be able to keep all the leftovers, and she should go home empty.
Lori, do you have, Guberna, do you have anything to say
Julie, I need
in that?
We discussed a little bit earlier the reason that I wasn't as active, for one thing, in maybe the dinner at the home is because I had worked around the clock. I work in a hospital, and I had worked 24 hours. And so most of the preparation was at home. My children would attest to that. I have neighbors who would verify that I had worked that hard at home, baking and preparing and shopping.
You're a liar!
Oh, if you want a witness, I'll show you a witness. You show him. Get that violent child out of here.
Be seated.
Okay, wait a minute.
This in court in all my years. Why you act like a bunch of whites. Can you please pick up the injured witness down there, please?
Sure, Judge.
Twice.
Guberna, do you have any receipts on the basis that you purchased anything with the Thanksgiving dinner?
I do have receipts, Judge Wupp. The only thing is my dog peed on him. I don't have it with me. I don't carry that stuff with me. And I have witnesses, too. But they both died in a plane crash this morning. And I don't have anything else to give you. Take care of my kids the best I can. I'm a good person. It's okay,
Well, do you have any receipts that, on your purchase of the Thanksgiving dinner?
Rusty picked them up.
Well,
Rusty, can you pick them up, please?
sure, obviously.
Bring them
Judge.
over to the desk.
These are obvious.
Yes,
I've
let me
done
see
my
what we
job.
have here. You got one here? Oh, yeah. You
Be
paid
very clear, Judge, that those are legitimate
turkey.
receipts.
This is all for the dressing, the beer, the pie.
She made it all up,
Everything
Judge.
sick?
They're all a bunch of lies.
Sorry, she's a fool.
You only speak when you're told to speak.
Says who?
Take care of the plaintiff over there.
No
Make
problem,
sure that she doesn't get out of order again like that. Now, I will review these in my chambers, and I will come with a decision. We'll take a little recess now.
Use it.
Thank you.
Here, as the judge is in his chamber, we're waiting his decision. The plaintiff is suing for 2 turkeys, some stuffing, and a free dinner. And we will wait the judge's decision. Enter the courtroom, and let's hear his decision.
Judge Wap is back with his decision.
I have read the evidence. Really, I don't like family feuds. I feel sorry for the parents of these children here, and they're fighting over a dead bird. What they really need is some family counseling. After reviewing all the evidence, I see where I can only make one final decision. The evidence here has been proven in court that she paid for everything, she cooked everything, she used her house, even the gas and everything, and you show him with it will go to no higher court. So the remainder of we have 2 turkey breasts, 1 can of cranberries, and a bowl of stuffing will go to the defendant, Rosario. Court dismissed.
We won!
Get away from those violent children!
Conclude another session of the Weeple's court. Now we will interview our defendant and plaintiff and see their response on the judgment. And see what she thinks about the judge's decisions. Come on in here, Guevara. What do you think about the judge's decision today?
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Do you feel that the judge actually assessed the problem in the wrong way?
Absolutely not.
Do you feel that did you actually cook the meal?
Of course I cooked the meal. My children were there. They testified. I had neighbors that saw me. Of course I did.
He seemed to find that you didn't have any receipts.
Well, the judge has a problem. He needs counseling himself. Family counseling.
In
Therapy.
court, he did suggest that maybe the real problem here is that maybe you...
Easy for you to say.
Yes, but looking as from the court and all the witnesses and everything showed it, and it looks like you may need some counseling in your family on this.
It looks like you need a black eye.
Plaintiff's decision. Let's go to the defendant and see her response. Well, Rosario, what do you think about the judge's judgment on you?
I am pleased as punch. I think he's a real cool judge, and he knows what he's talking about.
Guevara didn't seem to be too pleased at all with the results at all. And do you feel that
Guevara's an idiot. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's never cooked water in her life, and she just is trying to get away with something.
Are you pleased with the leftovers? Are you?
I really am. They're really good. My family's gonna eat good for the next 2 weeks, and she can go dig in the trash.
Well, that's we should.
We might be digging her up too.
Oh, she's so violent.
We'll be right back in the Weeple's court again, where we will be with Guevara and Rosario.
Don't call me Quazario.
In the case of which sister killed which about the dinner. And this concludes another session of the Weeple's court. And don't forget, if you have a squabble with your gobble, don't take the law into your own hands. Take it to the Weeple's court.